And there's a heat wave here, you guys, in California. I believe it's 115 degrees. Okay. It's Sunday. It's a nice day. Overall, it's a nice day, you guys. So we're going to be learning the basic fundamentals. If you guys have any questions, please ask about the Dolphin, how to decode, how to cut. If you're having problems with it, let me know right now. Okay. Okay, hopefully this is better. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. We're about to start. Okay. Soon I'm gonna post a video, Michael, how to update this on your laptop or your PC. Basically, you have to download the software, which is the upgrade kit. Download it onto your computer, and you connect your cutter to the computer, and it updates it. I have a video on the VBD Keto on how to do that. Okay, we're about to start. In another minute, you guys. Okay, we have some generic chips. Sí, dígame. They call the Tibi keys. The Tibi keys. For the Tibi keys, we need a different clamp. We don't have any. No tenemos. Para el Tibi key se ocupa otra diferente de esta, otra diferente mano de esta y no la tenemos ahorita. Ok, ya tal vez en el futuro tendremos el de este para hacer el Tibi. Ok. Hello, how you doing? Valdir, how you doing? Hello, so we're about to start. Basic questions, basic Q&A, you guys. Okay, the Max Key Tool. Vamos a hacer preguntas sobre el sistema de clonar. Okay, para hacer controles. Okay, hey, how's it going, brother? Thank you for joining in. We're going to learn the basic fundamentals of the cutter with the Max Key Tool. These go hand in hand, you guys. Bluetooth, there's a Bluetooth connection between these two. Hay una conexión Bluetooth sobre estas dos. Hey, Gabriel, thanks for tuning in, brother. It's Sunday. Hope you guys are having a nice weekend, okay? It's kind of hot over here. So, aquí hay una conexión de Bluetooth sobre estas dos maquinarias, okay? So, se tiene que conectar. Mucho del tiempo te pide que estés conectado a la internet. Si no tienes internet o Wi-Fi, no va a servir muy bien. So, most of the time, basically, there's a connection that you need to have. You either need to have Bluetooth and you need to have Wi-Fi on here, okay? Wi-Fi or hotspot, you can connect it to your phone. Because sometimes it's going to ask you. So, when we're doing all keys lost for a vehicle, we're gonna go to first of all, we need to connect, like I said. So this is our Dolphin, you guys. You can scroll to the side and choose your basic stuff. Like we have the mini OBD. We're gonna be doing a video pretty soon about the mini OBD, you guys. But right now we're learning the basic fundamentals. So if you don't know the basic fundamentals, you guys come on in right now. We're gonna learn them right now, okay? So we're gonna connect our machine to our Max Key Tool. So up here we have these little settings. And then we're gonna go ahead, make sure that everything's connected. You see, turn on Bluetooth. You can turn this off usually, and I turn it back on. And our machine pops right there, and you can just click on it. So ahí sale tu máquina chiquita, okay? En este menú de aquí, se pone el Bluetooth, y pagas y prendes esto, y ya sale tu máquina aquí. Okay, so our machine's already selected, you guys. Thank you guys for joining us, you guys. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Basic fundamentals, you guys. If you guys have any questions, please do so right now. We're learning about how to clone, how to generate chips, how to generate remotes. Okay. So when this is not working, cuando no esté viendo muy bien, se apaga y se prende. You turn this on and turn it off, okay? Make sure your machine is on. As you guys can see, the little Bluetooth signal's on. Okay, you can go ahead and scan again. As you guys can see, we're connected to our Wi-Fi. Ya estamos conectados al Wi-Fi y la internet. Okay, that's our internet. We're already connected. Okay, so we're just waiting, I guess, again. I don't know why it's taking so long today. It's taking a little extra long. You can scan. Es un poquito despacio, eso sí te lo digo. This machine's a little slow, you guys. That's something I really don't like about it, but again, it's like an Android tablet, kind of like the Android phones, you guys, so... You know, they're a little slow. I believe it's the same system, you guys. Go ahead, turn off and turn on your machine again, okay? If it takes forever. Thank you guys for being patient, okay? Thank you guys for being patient. Okay, so anyways, so it's already connected, okay? You guys heard the beep. The Bluetooth went solid light. So when you guys are doing all keys lost, cuando se prenden todas las llaves, and you guys don't have no more keys, cuando no hay llaves, Nissan Sentra. We're gonna be answering that in a while, brother. If you want to email me, I'll answer that in a few little bit. Usually I decode the lock or take it out and count out the pins, okay? Or you can order a Nissan's really cheap with the code from Magic Key Code. I believe it's no more than $40. So, okay. So cuando se prenden todas las llaves, when there's no more keys, you guys. Okay, the way that we gotta do is go to all keys lost, you guys. So we're gonna get that key code. We're gonna get that key code from the vehicle, you guys. Okay, so vamos a tener el key code ya del vehículo. Cuando se saca, cuando no hay llaves, se ocupa sacar el código que tiene la cortadura, okay? So our code that we get from our vehicle, sometimes, you guys, it's gonna be on the ignition. Okay, a veces va a estar en el ignition, cuando se mete la llave para prender el carro, vamos a sacar el cilindro, ahí va a estar escrito. It's going to be sometimes on the ignition lock cylinder, or sometimes it's going to be on the passenger door, depending what model is. Like for Toyota, you can find it on the passenger door. For Honda, you can find it on the trunk latch. In the bottom of the car, when you step inside the car, there's a little trunk latch that you can lock it and unlock it. For Honda, ahí por Honda va a estar ahí, okay? And a little trunk latch. Yeah, so ya que tenemos nuestro código, now that we have our code, our key code, we're gonna go to all keys lost. And for this, you guys need to be connected on the internet. If you guys don't have Wi-Fi or internet, si no tienen Wi-Fi o internet, y van a poner el código aquí, no te lo va a dar el código. Okay, no te va a dar la cortadura. Okay, so you need to be connected to the internet. That's one thing that's kind of off, but hey, whatever. You know, and this is a nice little setup, you guys. For this setup, I paid $300 for this. This machine's $2,000. So I paid like around, you know, plus OBD, whatever chips, maybe like $2,500, you guys, which is not a bad setup. This is a really cool setup for beginners, for people that are starting up. This machine, however, doesn't program every car for the OBD. It doesn't do that, you guys. They're barely working on it. We're the ones that are sending all the feedback. You guys, when we do this, we're the ones that are testing this out. Okay, the BBDI key tool, the original one, is a little better, you guys, than this one. Okay, so right now we're gonna go to Chevy. So, and then we're gonna enter a code for Chevy. Okay, we're gonna enter our code. Okay. So ahí entramos nuestro código. Ya entramos el código. We're ready to enter a code right there. So as soon as you enter your code, you guys, it's gonna take you to this screen. Okay, it's telling you M1 clamp, tip 5 position. So if you guys haven't aligned your machine and calibrated, you guys, there's a video on my page. Go calibrate it first before you start doing anything. You gotta calibrate like 3 times. I think you gotta calibrate the little measurer, the cutter, all around. So go check out my video, you guys. I have that, okay? So si no han calibrado sus máquinas, primero calibrenlas cuando son nuevas. If you guys don't calibrate them, you guys are gonna break stuff. Van a quebrar cosas, okay? So calibrenlas bien, que estén al 100 para empezar, okay? Cortar. So if you guys are off, like I said, if you guys are not calibrated, it's gonna break things, it's gonna be off, and you guys are gonna wonder, hey, well, you know, my machine's not cutting right, or no está cortando bien mi máquina, o una llave, you know. So like I said, si no hacen eso, no va a servir, okay? So básicamente aquí tenemos dos clamps aquí, okay? Que son dos, primeramente esta que está aquí, this one right here, this one's for double-sided keys, you guys. So always remember this, okay? That this one's for double-sided keys, you guys. Esta es la M1, okay? M1 y esta va a ser la M2, okay? Esta, la M2, es para llaves como alta seguridad, Honda, lo que es high security, okay? Ahorita hacemos una de esta. Right now, we'll do one of these later on. But first, let's do a double-sided key, okay? So we're gonna use our jaw for our double-sided key. These are the plain keys, you guys, double-sided. For you guys, okay, that don't know what a double-sided key is. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know that because they're all smart. This is a double-sided key. So this is the clamp for double-sided key, M1. So primero vamos a poner nuestra clamp. Aquí, okay. Okay, tiene que pegar hasta el fondo, okay? Hasta el fondo cuando pegue. When it hits right there, okay, it's sitting down perfectly. As soon as it hits right there, okay, you guys? How's everybody doing? ¿Todos bien? Is everybody okay? Is everybody with me here? Please give me a yes, no. Go back, explain more. Just so I can know that you guys are here with me, okay? Okay. So, no se olvide de apretar acá abajo. Right down here, there's a little clamp. Hey, Miguel. Hey, how's it going? Hey, hi, Rice. Awesome, okay. So there's a little screw down here, okay? This little screw must be tight. And all the way to the left. Make sure this is nice and tight. Thank you, Michael. So as soon as the clamp is in, sitting nice and tight, you guys, okay? You're able to cut your key now, okay? We can place our key. There's another little screw up here. Hay un tornillito acá más, acá arriba. Ese tornillito lo tienes que desaflojar para que quepa esta llave aquí. There's a little screw up here also as well that you need to loosen a little bit so this key can go in. Because this little screw kind of holds this key in place, okay? But I usually have mine loose. El mío lo tengo suelto, el de acá arriba. Ya nomás la llave se alinea con estas dos plaquitas que están aquí. Se alinea la llave, pero también tenemos que leer lo que dice aquí. So we have to read right here what it says, okay, you guys? So we have our M clamp 1, and it's telling you guys that it needs to be right before the last line. So tiene que estar antes, okay, antes de la última línea que está ahí. That's our last line, you guys. Okay? That's our last line right there. Vamos a sentar la llave bien que esté sentadita así para abajo. Okay? Si mira que la llave está sentadita ahí abajo, sí. Casi antes de la última línea, almost right before the line. Sorry about you guys, bear with me. Okay, so it's right before the last line. We're gonna press OK, and this is our cut, you guys. Okay, this is our new key code. All right. So this is the new key that we're gonna cut, but I want to show you guys how to decode to a key. Okay, how to decode a key. So now that we have our key already, we're gonna go to decode. Okay. Down here it says find bidding, decode. So find bidding, usually it'll be when we need to find the bidding, you guys, to a door lock cylinder or the last codes. We enter whatever we have that we got from the door. Cuando se pierde una llave, tenemos que quitar el cilindro. Si no hallamos el código en el ignition o en la puerta, tenemos que quitar el cilindro y contar los pins unos por uno, los tumblers, los que están adentro, uno por uno, contarlos, ¿ok? And then y luego los ponemos aquí. Okay, todos uno por uno. Y luego los va a dar los últimos. Son por decir. So when we go to find bidding, you guys, on the find bidding, we usually have to have already like the numbers and the pins that we got from the door. Like for instance, on the door, there's only gonna be like, let's say the key has originally, let's say there's a 10 cut key, just to say, okay, there's a 10 cut key. Okay? The door's only gonna give you like 8 cuts, okay? But the ignition has 10 cuts, so you're going to be missing 2 cuts from the door, okay? So, cuando se pierden las llaves, si quitamos el cilindro y contamos los pins, y esta llave es una llave de 10 cortes, la puerta nomás lo va a dar como 8 cortes, okay? So, ya cuando saca los pins, hay un número chiquito escrito en el cilindro. Se tiene que poner aquí. So, whatever number you guys find on the door lock cylinder, you guys have to type it in right here and find the bidding, okay? Okay, so that's really related to the keys lost. Cuando se prenden todas las llaves, está relacionado eso. So te digo, la puerta nomás va a tener como 8 cortaduras y te van a faltar 2. So la llave no va a servir el ignition. So tienes que ir a find bidding y ahí poner los biddings, okay? So you're going to have to find the bidding. You guys, when you guys don't have any key code or nothing, you guys don't, let's say that, like me, I usually get my codes from Magic Key Code. That's where I get my codes from, okay? And that's when I know that the car's all original, that it's using the original key. I order the code. Yo ordeno el código, okay? Yo cuando no tengo el código, yo lo ordeno. Okay, I order it from there. Okay. So let's go back to this key right here. We're going to go ahead and decode it. Okay, so vamos a sacar el código primero de esta llave. Yo normalmente estas yo nomás las copio en mi otra máquina. Okay, let me take you guys for a little tour. Let me show you my basic machines to cut regular double-sided keys, you guys. Yo normalmente las corto aquí. Me, normally, I'll just cut them right here. You get me? But there's a lot of people that don't have these. You guys, these machines are vital to have really fast. You don't got to do all that decoding stuff. Y yo normalmente aquí las corto. Se miden aquí, se cortan aquí. Okay? This is my little desk, you guys. It's a mess right now. So yo normalmente uso esa máquina. Okay? Anybody thirsty? Anybody want a drink? Okay. Sorry, you guys. Está bien caliente aquí. Está como más de 100 grados. It's more hot than 100 degrees out here, you guys. So sorry if I'm taking a little long or, like I said, if you guys have any questions, go ahead, ask me now. It's delicious. So that's how I decode and I cut my keys with my machine over there. But a lot of you guys don't have one of those. So I'm teaching you guys how to copy keys from here, okay? So it's for all of you guys that are just tuning in again. We're on the M1 clamp. We're decoding our key. It doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long. You just need a lot of confidence. You can't be scared to do a job. First, you gotta be a little familiarized with the job. I started off with Toyotas, Hondas, GMC, more domestic. Casi los carros que empecé con carros domésticos como Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Ford, que es lo más común y más fácil. So I started with more domestic. After you get more into it, you move to European cars. What if you go to a job and end up not being able? You know, I mean, it's not the biggest deal if you can't do it, but as long as you try and don't give up, okay? Then you can say, I tried everything. I try to do everything, okay? Someone asked about a visual decoding, okay? Visual decoding. So anyways, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and decode this key right now, okay? So we're gonna go to our cutter, okay? One thing that we can also do, you guys, is we can decode the key when you don't know, when the key doesn't come out right here in the vehicle data, okay? Our key comes out usually right here. We go to Chevrolet, we go to all keys blank. I usually go to that first, okay? And then we look for a key, which is this one, okay? Which is BB1, okay? And then we go to decode key. I haven't really tried the all keys lost on the GMC. I know it does do it for Honda. I've done an all keys lost for Honda. Okay, so I know it does it for Honda. Some vehicles it does do it. Okay, you guys. So we're gonna go to decode key down here after we selected our vehicle. Well, you know, we're trying to keep it today. The little conversation more about the XP and the Max tool, but off subject. The Auto Pro Pad does pull Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge pins, but for the older models, like 2000 and like 98 to 2002 or 2004, you gotta do EEPROM. Okay, EEPROM, basically you gotta take the computer off and read it like that and do it via EEPROM. So it's not gonna give you all the pins for Chrysler, Dodge. No, it's not gonna give you all the pins for it. Yes, they do sell test keys. So we decoded our key already. As you guys can see, these are all our cuts. Estas son nuestras cortaduras. These are all our cuts. This is the key that we decoded, okay? And these are all our cuts. And all we gotta do is just take this key out. Okay? We're gonna put in our new key. This is a test key, you guys, okay? These are test keys. Estas son, you know, las llaves. Primero, antes de cortar una llave con un chip, vamos a cortar esta primero, okay? Asegurarnos que sirva muy bien. Just to make sure that it works properly, because you don't want to waste a chip key. These have chips in them, and if you cut this incorrectly or bad, you know, you're basically much wasted a key. Hola, amigo. Hola, Dennis. ¿Cómo estás? Ya sacamos el código aquí, todas las cortaduras para esta llave. Ok, ya pusimos nuestra llave nueva aquí en el clamp. Y luego we're going to go to cut key. Vamos a ir a esta llave. Hola, amigo. So vamos a cortar esta llave que dice cutting key. This is where we're going to cut our key at. Y luego dice que nomás esté la llave antes de la rayita. Ok. Y vamos a poner continue. Ok. Esta máquina sí hace un poco de mesa aquí, sí tira poquito basurita, pero está bien, no es mucho, no es un problema grande para mí. Yes, Michael, this is a circle plus key. And when you know it's a circle plus key, there's usually a little sign on there. You see that little circle plus key? That's how you know it's a circle plus key. This is a circle plus 46, Phillips 46. So as you guys can see, it said error decode, okay? So there was something that wasn't aligned, the key wasn't aligned right. It's too high or it's not sitting down right. Sometimes you need to adjust this little thing so it can set the key down. Okay, all right. So the thing with the Condor, the XC, the Mini, is that one has the software, exactly, the software. You have the screen up here and it has already a software where you can enter it. It gives you more options on the Dolphin XP. On the Dolphin XP, you don't have much options, you guys. You guys don't have much options, and you guys have to go based on your phone. You know, whatever this X-Horse app gives you, that's what you're gonna have to go on. So it doesn't give you much options as the Condor XC Mini. It doesn't give you much options, you guys. You guys have to work with what you guys have here, the basic stuff. And the Condor, the XC Mini does has a whole software in it. Has more options, bigger software, more vehicle list, more keys, more options. There's a new cutter that's called the Trident, you guys. The Trident is a really cool cutter. You guys, I heard it does all the keys, Tibby keys, house keys, everything, all in one, 101. So anyways, the Dolphin, a couple locks me, I know had issues with it not cutting properly even after recalibration. I cut all my keys properly. I never had any issue with my keys. Sometimes the little probe, what I usually cut with the little probe, I use the biggest one, the biggest cutter. It usually tells me, it recommends me to do it with the 1.5, but I cut my key with the bigger one. Why? Because these last a little longer, they're a little thicker, more durable, and I don't want to break it off in the job and have to switch it off when I use the 1.5, because I know the 1.5 is a little bit more thinner, okay? So I usually cut mine with a different bitting. That usually helps a lot, but it's recommended you cut with 1.5. Okay, I never, like I said, I never had an issue with this machine. I had more issues with the Seki 9, you guys. With the Seki 9, I had more issues. Con mi otra máquina de cortar, la Seki 9, ha tenido más problemas que esta. That's one thing, you guys, but I really haven't had an issue. Other than you must just be connected to, you have to be connected to the internet. Okay, but I really haven't had no issues. I mean, it's a really good machine. Okay, so it's aligning wrong still. Okay, I'm probably not doing it right because I have my phone in my hand, okay? So let me place this down, you guys. I'm gonna place this down right here, you guys. Bear with me, okay, please? Let me fix this better with 2 hands. Okay, so let's align our key properly. It's not much, it's not off by a lot, you know? It has to be perfect, you guys. Usually I have like this little tool right here that I measure with this. This is like the shoulder measure, but I usually measure it with this. This helps out a lot. It just wants it to be perfect. Okay, so I got it down. So that's what it needed. I just needed to do it with both hands. Okay, now this is what it's recommending, the 1.5 cutter, you guys. I don't know if you guys actually have this cutter on your machine, but I don't have it on my machine. I haven't had an issue with the cutting keys wrong. Okay, up to this day, it works fine. I use a cutter that's like 2.5, which is a little bigger. So anyway, it's telling us we suggest that you use 1.5 millimeter cut to cut this key. That's their suggestion, okay, you guys? So la máquina ahorita me está diciendo que es mejor si usamos el 1.5 milímetros, ok, porque está muy, el otro ese está más grande, ese yo prefiero el más grande. Do you think the Condor Mini has to be connected to the internet? Probably not, right? Because of software. No, it doesn't need to be connected to the internet. You don't need to have it connected to the internet. Sorry, you guys, it's hotter here. So anyways, we're gonna press continue so we can continue. However, you do need to be connected to the internet for this, you guys. So now it's cutting. So ya está cortando nuestra máquina. So that's the basic fundamentals, decoding a double-sided key, you guys. Okay. Let me go get some more keys. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you guys for patiently waiting. Okay, so we brought some more keys. Okay, some more keys. So our keys all finished. Ya nuestra llave ya está completed. Okay, so ya lo vamos a sacar nuestra llave. They always recommend you guys, have to brush this to the side before you start cutting anything. Don't blow it. That's not good. All right, it might go into your eyes. You guys don't do that. I just don't want to be having you guys wait so long. Okay. So let's say now that we actually want to decode, a laser cut key or high security key with the cuts in the middle. Okay. These are a little bit more complicated than double-sided keys. These are double-sided key. Okay. It looks beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead. Okay, so far we've been on live for 30 minutes, you guys. Thank you guys, the ones that have been here. Okay, if you guys want to go ahead and drop the country you're from or where you're watching us from, do it right now. The first 3 people are going to get a jiggler key. So go ahead, where you're coming from. First 3 people right now. Go ahead, email me, LILROXX001@yahoo.com. You guys are going to get 3 jiggler keys, you guys. So go ahead, do that right now. By the way, you guys, the jiggler keys is my invention. You guys, not my invention, but I usually make these, and they help you. If you guys are a big fan of me, you guys have watched my jiggler key video. Okay, I have a few of these, and I'm going to give out 3. So make sure that you guys are in the U.S. First of all, you guys need to be in the U.S. Okay, if you guys are not from the U.S., you guys will need to pay for shipping. But these are my jiggler keys. So go ahead, comment the country. Leave a comment right now where you guys are coming from. Okay. USA, Michael. Okay, you're going to get a pair of keys, Michael. Thank you. Michael, email me right now, LILROXX. Okay, Gabriel and Miguel. Okay, you guys, thank you guys. So we have our 3 people already, okay? No more. So you guys right now, Miguel, Michael, Gabriel, go ahead. Email me at LILROXX001@yahoo.com so I can give you guys a little pair of jiggler keys, okay? All right, so let's get back to work. Drink a little bit of water. Hey, hi, Rise. I'm going to send you a pair too, okay? You're the last one. I said 3, but I'm going to be nice to you because I know you've been on here too, so go ahead, you guys. Email me right now, LILROXX001@yahoo.com. So let's get back to work, you guys. That's our last. So anyways, so we want to do high security keys, you guys. We're going to go ahead back to our little machine, you guys. Dennis, I got you too, brother. Go ahead, email me. Okay, we're going to work something out. The rest of you guys email me too, okay? All right. So let's go back to this. No more distractions, you guys. So let's say we lost our keys, okay? Let's say yahoo.com. 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 Usually you guys will find my email address on my videos. If you guys watch my videos long enough, I'll give my email address on there or in the description below. Usually in the description below, you usually find it, okay, you guys? But we're not giving out no more keys, you guys. That was it. We gave out already a few, okay? Next time, you guys are all gonna get a chance. Just keep watching my lives. You know, I'll give away some keys, so don't worry, you guys. Okay. So let's go back to our high security keys that we have right here, you guys. So let's say we lose our key for a Honda, okay? We lost our key for a Honda, and it's a high security key, you guys. So like I said, usually when you go, some Hondas will have this, not the Pilot, not the CRV. Usually Honda Accord, Honda Civic. On your left-hand side, when you go inside your car, on the floor, there's a little trunk latch. You pull that, and there's a little lock cylinder in there. Usually take that out. You can also get it from the trunk. In the trunk, atrás en la cajuela, quita el cilindro, y está el código. It's right there written, you guys, okay? If you guys don't know what the code starts with or what numbers you guys are looking for, make sure that you guys download and pay for a subscription for Instacode, you guys. I usually use Instacode to find bidding. Now the Max Quito does that. But I usually use Instacode to find bidding. And okay. So and I also use Instacode, you guys, to find the lock position. It tells you how many cuts are on the door, how many cuts are in the ignition, how many cuts are in the trunk. Everything. It tells you everything, you guys. By the way, look what happened to my little auto propane, you guys. I think it's too hot, and it just stayed on, you guys. Anyway, I hope that's okay. Oh, it turned off already. Okay, so anyway, so let's say that we lost our keys for a Honda, you guys. Whew, you guys, bear with me. It's a little hot today right here, by the way, you guys. I know I keep saying that, but it's record high. It's like it's like 130. It's supposed to be 115, you guys, here in California. Thank you guys all for sticking here with me till then, okay? So let's get back to work, you guys. So let's say we lost our keys, and we actually go to Instacode. And when you go to Instacode, it gives you the series. Te da las series del número que estás buscando cuando tienes el Instacode. If you guys don't know what Instacode is, there's a couple of videos on my page. Go check them out right now, you guys, or later on. Just write it down. Make sure you guys are all taking notes, okay? Please take notes. This is really important, you guys. No one's going to teach you guys this, okay? A lot of people do teach, but not like me, you guys. Not that I like to say. But anyways, let's get back to the point. So we lost our keys, and we go to Instacode. We find the lock. We find the key code that we're looking for. We enter our Instacode, and it gives us our code, okay? So vamos al Instacode a asegurarnos que ya tenemos el número correcto. Cuando quitamos el cilindro de la cajuela o abajo del latch, donde está la puerta, y ya tenemos nuestro código, we're going to go. Okay, so can any of you guys tell me what we're going to do right now if we lost our keys? Yes, okay, we're going to go to all keys lost, you guys, okay? If you guys have the bidding, if you guys have all the biddings, you guys can enter the biddings right here, okay? If you guys have the biddings. But we're going to go to all keys lost. Make sure that you connect to the internet. Tenemos que estar conectados a la internet, okay? Y luego vamos a ir a Honda. Okay. Y si miras, okay, este es el código. El código primero empieza con una L o una M. Y luego son 3 números. Y te está dando una foto, y esta es la llave que se ocupa, esta misma llave. So si tú miras aquí esta foto, es la misma que esta llave. If you look at this picture, that's the key code that we're looking for, and this is our key that we have, okay? The high security key. So we're going to go ahead and enter our number, okay? Sometimes it's going to be L through M or this and that, okay? And we're going to go query. Make sure you're connected, and bam, there it is. Y ya nos dio nuestras opciones para poner nuestra llave. So va a ser esta, la primera llave, ¿ok? Ok, ya cuando estás cortando estas llaves, okay, let me see how much battery life. Okay, I'm at 16%, you guys. So in 10 more minutes, you guys, the live is going to go off, okay? I'm going to cut it off because I don't want to cut you guys off. So we're going to take this clamp off. Vamos a quitar esta clamp ya, okay, porque vamos a cortar una llave diferente. Como le dije otra vez, esta clamp nomás se usa cuando está cortando sus llaves de doble filo. Ok, que son llaves de doble filo, se usa esta clamp. Ok, pero ya cuando queremos cortar llaves más de alta seguridad, el BMW, se usa esta, ok, que es la M2. We use this one. With this one, it gives us more options. We have M2A1, A, B, C, and D. Okay, there's four sides to this clamp. So we're gonna go ahead and put our high security clamp on, which is the M2. La vamos a apretar. Okay. Ahora si tú miras para atrás aquí, if we look back, it says that it's gonna be side A. Okay, clamp M2. Y luego los dice. Yeah, I'm almost done, brother. Thank you for your concern. I'm almost done. I really want to get this over with because I want you guys to learn something. Yeah, I have my drink, you guys. Thank you, guys. It's a little hot, but man. Okay, so the key needs to be put right before. Okay, antes, aquí. Tiene que estar aquí. It needs to be a line right here to the back of these, okay, you guys? So if you guys can see, we're going to put in our key. Someone says that it doesn't have to be exactly a line that the cutter's going to do it for us, but I usually like to be perfect and just line it up. I usually get this and just put this in the back right here and just line it up, okay, with this. So yo normalmente uso este para alinear la llave hacia atrás aquí, okay. So once this key is already aligned and you have it aligned at the back, like that, you can go ahead and press. Thank you, Dennis. Gracias, amigo. And then we can press OK. Okay, and as you guys can see, it gives us all our cuts from our key cord that we enter. And then we can go ahead and cut our key. So we'll go ahead and press cut key. Okay, it's telling us to connect it back. I guess it got disconnected. Okay. Turn it off, turn it on. Okay, there's our machine right there. It's connected, it beeped. Okay. And then we're gonna press cut. Okay, continue. Okay. So we canceled that, but it's gonna cut it. It's gonna cut our key and have it all nice and stuff, okay? I just don't wanna waste this key. Now, if you guys want to duplicate, like let's say the customer needs a spare, hay que decir que el cliente ocupa nomás una de refacción y ya tiene su llave. We're going to go ahead and just decode it, okay? So again, we're using our clamp tool. We're going to put our key all the way in the back. Okay, we're going to close it. Y luego vamos a ir aquí, donde dice decode key. Vamos a ir aquí y vamos a poner continue. Okay, and it's going to decode our key. Of course, it doesn't have anything, so it's not going to decode anything. It's going to say issue with key or whatever, okay? So ahorita está sacando el código, pero no tiene nada, o no está sacando nada, pero mira. Está calando la máquina, está diciendo, ay. So it's decoding our key. Okay. Perfect. So it decoded our key successfully. Okay. So we're going to press continue. Okay. So anyways. So after it has decoded our key, ya después que sacamos el código de la llave y lo tenemos aquí, otra vez ponemos nuestra llave nueva aquí adentro. We put our new key again. And then we're going to go to cut key. Okay. So this is a code that we decoded. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1. So we're going to go to cut key. Vamos a ir a cortar llave. Le cayó basurita. A little trash fell on here, so I couldn't press it. So we're going to go to cut key, and then tell us to align the key. Again, you guys know how to do that. I already told you guys. The key's aligned, then we'll press continue. Okay? And it's going to go start cutting our key. Of course, there isn't a key, so it's not going to read anything. Hello, salutations from South Africa, you guys. How are you guys doing down there? Thank you guys for joining us. So right now, it's if you guys haven't seen, if you guys missed out on most of this stuff, I'm gonna upload the video. You guys can rewatch it again. Okay, it's live Q&A, and that's how we cut our key. Okay, now here's another thing, you guys. So let's go start. Let's start cloning some chips, you guys. Here's the fun stuff. All right, let's go to the fun stuff, you guys. There's some people that don't have programmers. Some of you guys have programmers. If you guys need a programmer, I recommend the Auto Pro Pad Basic. This is the basic, you guys. It's smaller, está más chiquita que la grande. La grande es la versión más llena y viene con el EEPROM para soldar a la computadora y para hacer las llaves para BMW. El pre-code que se le hace, se le mete la llave primero en el KC100, ¿ok? Y luego se pasa la información y ya se programa la llave al vehículo. So, para hacer el pre-coding, la versión llena, que es el Auto Pro Pad Full. Esta es la versión más chiquita, más pequeña. Ese no viene con los cables y nada de eso. You have the VBI key tool. Okay. What do you have the original VBI key? The DI key tool. When you have the original one, you need to make sure that you're online. You need to make sure that you're connected online on the internet, brother. So basically, from your phone, download the Xforce app on your phone. Okay, brother. You're gonna download the Xforce app, and the Xforce app is gonna look like this. Okay, look. This is how your Xforce app is gonna look like, but it's gonna say VBI key tool, and then you're gonna go to Transponder Clone. Okay, you guys. And then you're gonna go to Clone Transponder, and wait, you guys, look right here. It says ID 48 online calculation. You need to do that. Yeah, Michael. I like that. I like the Auto Pro Pad, the one that you just said, but that one is wireless, and then you have to be connected to it to the internet all the time. It's cool because it's wireless. There's no wires. It's not, you don't have no OBD cable or nothing. You could just go like that, but it's a headache connected to the internet and the Bluetooth connection. But yeah, that's why it's lower. And I think now they want to like give you some free stuff when you buy it and stuff like that. I mean, it's, yeah, I recommend it, but I recommend more the basic, you guys, because you don't have to connect to the internet. You can just connect your little wire. But let's go back to the MegaMost 48. So a lot of you guys are having trouble with the MegaMost 48. Okay. So like I said, you guys, if you guys don't have the Max Key Tool app, go on your phone, you guys. Váyanse a su teléfono, métanse a la App Store, okay. Yo tengo un teléfono iPhone. No sé si hay un programa en el Android, en la tienda de Android, donde venden las aplicaciones. I don't know. Pero el programa que vamos a bajar se llama Xhorse, okay? Xhorse app on your phone, on your smartphone, download the Xhorse app. Okay, you can also connect the BBDI key tool to your Xhorse app. Okay? So once you guys have your Xhorse app, you guys on your phone, you gotta connect your BBDI key tool, okay? Your BBDI key tool. This is the old VBDI key tool, not your Max key tool, you guys. This is for the older one, the VBDI key tool and the mini. You know the mini, you guys? I know you guys have the mini. How many of you guys have the mini? Some of you guys have the mini. That one doesn't have a screen, but it's like $100. The BBDI key tool original was discontinued. Why? I don't know. To me, it's better. It does some stuff that the Max Key Tool, they couldn't get it to do it right. They said, well, the Max Key Tool does everything and even more. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, on the generating part, I'm having trouble. But let's finish this fast, okay? Let's do this. Let me show you guys. So as you guys can see, it says ID 48 online calculation, you guys. So you guys downloaded the app. You guys connected your BBDI Key Tool original or the mini to your smartphone. And you're going to go to Transponder Clone. It says ID 48 online calculation. If you guys do not do this, if you guys are not calculating it online, okay, we click on that. Okay, I have some videos on it. If you guys don't do this online, it's going to mess up the customer's key, straight out. Van a joder la llave del cliente si no lo hacen online. Tiene que ser online. ID 48. Eso es como para Volkswagen Beetle, Audi, para esos carros, más carros europeos. Let me see the last question. Sorry, let me look at the last question. Do I have to program some remotes before I start cloning ID 48? Yes, you guys. Yes. Ok, esta opción en el Max Keto, pero antes que te den esta opción, ok, tienes que agarrar 460, a ver, no, disculpe. Para agarrar esta opción, primero tiene que generar unos cuantos controles. Okay, so you guys have to generate a few remotes, okay? You guys have to generate a few of them before you guys can get the Mega Moles, the ID48 cloning option. You guys have to go ahead and generate a few remotes. Yes, thank you, Valdir. 10 remotes. Thank you so much. You're really helpful. So you guys have to generate 10 remotes. Now it's really easy, you guys, okay? You guys can just, just keep doing this. Look, generate remote. Okay, you guys can just do that, but make sure that the remote's connected or it's a wireless. I usually do a wireless one. I'll put the wireless one here and generate like 10 times straight out. Bang, 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 bang. But then it'll tell you, wait 30 minutes for the option to be available or so, okay? So just make sure that it's right here. Make sure it's wireless or wired remote, and you can just generate it 10 times, like, one after one after one. It's the same remote. You can do it. That's allowable too. I usually get the smart key, and I'll just put like the wireless one, and I'll just generate it, and then I'll switch it, generate. So that's how you guys beat that, okay? So thank you, Valdir. So after you guys have done that, after you guys generate a few remotes and got a few points, then we can have the ID48 cloning option, okay? So if you guys haven't done that, do that. And then you guys can have the option of ID48 online calculation. So make sure you guys please do it online calculation. One more time, only online calculation. If you guys are not connected to the internet, you guys are gonna ruin the customer's key. You're gonna try to clone it, and then guess what? You're gonna try it out, and oh my God, it doesn't work. And then the new one doesn't work either, and you're done. You're calling another locksmith for help. I mean, luckily that hasn't happened to me, and I hope it doesn't. So after we have that option, we're gonna go to ID48. There's a video on my page, you guys. If you guys don't know how to do it, there's a video on my page. We're gonna go start clone. Okay, we're gonna put the original key in there, the customer's key in there. We're gonna put it in here. Bam. I don't think he's gonna read this one, but anyways. So we're gonna put the customer's key in there, you guys. And then after, it's gonna tell us to go to the ignition, okay? It's gonna tell us to go to the ignition. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna put this near the ignition, you guys. And when it's in the ignition, you go on and take out the key. That's one bit of information. Another one, turn it on, turn it off, take the key out. Put it in, turn it on, take out the key. That's another bit of information. I think it's like 8 times, you guys. You're gonna do this. And it's gonna mark right here all the times that it's taking the information. So the online cloning is only for online cloning is for every other chip, you guys. You guys do a lot of online cloning, and it's more easier. Like when you guys do the like ID46 online cloning, you don't have to sniff or anything like that. It'll just do online cloning, but online calculation, it's more safer. It's more safer than when you're not doing it online. So I always recommend. I mean, either way, you have to be connected to the internet, you guys. When you guys are cloning chips, either way you have to be connected. So on the Max Keto, just on the VBDI original Keto and Mini, if you guys are not connected to the internet, you guys are gonna ruin the customer's key. Trust me, you guys. Don't do it. So preferably online cloning. So siempre asegúrense que estén en la internet antes de clonar un chip, ¿ok? Porque si no como le digo, online cloning, no. Some of them you don't have to sniff. Exactly, you don't have to sniff for if you're not online. But that's the best thing you can do is the calculating. So just rather be safe than sorry. Always online calculating. Okay, keep that in mind, you guys. Always online calculating. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys another little trick, you guys. So for ID46, okay, you guys. So we go to clone transponder. For Oppo, it's just not clonable. When it says it's not clonable, it's just not a clonable chip, you guys. Just because sometimes it could be an aftermarket chip, it's not original, and that's, sometimes it doesn't give you the cloning option. See, Dennis. So we're gonna go to online 46. We're gonna go to start clone. And this is a 46, Philips 46, okay? So 46 transponder. Some of you guys asked about the Kia Hyundai password, you guys. Okay. Cuando tienes un smart key, when you have a smart key and you want to figure out the password, you put it in here. Okay, because you need the password. This Auto Pro Pad cannot pull the password out for Hyundai, or Hyundai or Kia sometimes. Okay, for the newer smart keys, it cannot do it. So I usually use this. Yo prefiero el Condor XC Mini porque tiene el software y tiene el pantalla y tiene toda la aplicación. Y esta no tiene muchas opciones y toda la aplicación está en tu teléfono o está en el Max Kito y no te da muchas opciones que el Condor XC Mini. El Condor XC Mini, como digo, tiene todo, tiene su software aquí, más opciones de llaves, más vehículos, pero esa está buena para empezar. Okay, so like I said, for Kia and Hyundai, you guys, if you guys are adding a smart key, you guys need a PIN code, and that's what we'll select. We'll select that. Okay, for a PIN code, Curie calculation result. Okay, so so right here it would tell us the code, right? But this is not the smart key, so it didn't tell us that. But that's how we'll do it, okay? So we're gonna go back to start online and we're gonna go to 46 transponder because this is where we're actually cloning. Okay, please put key into the coil. Okay, please take out original key, put VBDS super chip or wireless remote. So for this one, we can do wireless remote or the VBDS super chip. We're gonna put the super chip in there. Y la llave ya está escrita. And our key is already ready, or the transponder chip is ready. We'll just put this in our key, cut it, y pum, ya prende el carro. Es todo, así mero. That's how you clone the key, just like that. Okay, this is our new transponder chip that we cloned from our Honda. All right, so 5 more minutes, you guys, and I'm out of here, you guys. I've been here for an hour. We're almost done, okay? So let's get this done, you guys. You guys have any questions, tell me right now. The key cutting machine you're using, did you have to register it? No, I didn't have to register it. ¿Cuál máquina prefiero entre las dos? Como le digo, yo prefiero el Condor XC Mini, ¿ok? Esta no, este es el Dolphin. Este es para empezar, que está bien. No se ocupa mucho software, esta está bien. Pero ya si quieres algo más avanzado, quieres hacer más llaves, quieres hacer más vehículos, sí. Preferible XC Condor Mini, ¿ok? So, really fast out there. And what is the easiest way to open H92 beam lock to cut the key? Brother Lishi. If you don't have a Lishi, there's this big machine that's called the Smart Pro. It's really expensive, but it gives you the cuts on there. Other than that, Lishi or opening the door lock cylinder and counting the pins one by one. No, once cloned, you don't have to program the key. Nope. No programming. Once you clone it, this is your key already. You cloned it. Once you clone it. Now, let's say that we don't have a chip, you guys. Like, let's say that I don't have a Ford, okay? Let's say I don't have Ford. So, and I want to generate the super chip. So, hay que decir que no tenemos el chip para un Ford, okay? So, yo tengo mi super chip aquí. This is a super chip, because if you guys don't know what this is, there's a video on my page. It tells you what the super chip is. So, we're going to generate this super chip into a Ford chip. Now, an issue that I'm having with the generating, you guys, is the ID13. I cannot generate ID13. I cannot do ID13. There's a lot of... I would not recommend you guys generating chips if you guys are taking a job for Alkis Loss. Why? Because the generating chips doesn't work really good on the Max Key tool. I'm sorry, but that's one thing that I don't like. That it's not generating all the chips that I need. I'll generate this chip and I'll try to program it and it won't work. You know what I'm saying? And I've done that for like 3 cars already. So what I had to do is I had to buy a bunch of generic chips out there. I have to buy all types. The generic ones, you see, Mega Most 13. So siempre es mejor tener, I always recommend you have extra generic chips. Okay? Extra generic chips. Siempre hay que tener más chips genéricos. Así, okay? Como estira. Este es 46E. So aquí siempre hay que tener chips genéricos. Porque no lo podemos hacer con el Max Key tool. Hay un problema grande. Se hace el chip, se trata de programar y no programa el chip. So me gusta tener chips genéricos que podemos nomás ponerlos en las llaves. So lo que yo hago, what I do when this machine's not generating a chip, when it's not generating a chip, this is what I'll do, look. And this was a tip too that that was given to us too. Okay, by one of our subscribers. Thank you. I forgot what his name is. I think he's on here watching. This is a really good tip, you guys. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna go to Transponder Clone. We're gonna go to Megamos 13. This is a new chip. Este es un chip nuevo. Lo vamos a poner aquí. We're gonna read it. Okay, y lo vamos a clonear. Estoy conectado a la internet. Y se saca el chip viejito y lo vamos a poner el super chip. O el super chip ya está dentro ahí. Ok. So ya clonamos este nuevo. Este nuevo chip lo clonamos. Y ya lo podemos programar al carro. Este lo podemos ya programar al carro. Si tú miras, este ya lo cloneamos. Transpondedor 13. So we successfully cloned the generic chip so that we don't have to generate it from here. We can just go ahead and program this as all keys lost. So only when you're doing all keys lost, you need to generate chips, you know, on that option. But like I said, I don't trust the generating chips because I failed a couple times already. And it didn't generate the chip correctly, and I couldn't program it to the car. So I had to buy generic chips, at least a few of them, using the BB Decode. No, the BB Decode was better, you guys. The original one, that one's really good, you guys. It's more better than the Max Key 2, you guys. I have 1 minute, you guys. 1 minute, you guys. I just want to thank all of you guys that came onto the live today. If you guys have any more questions, email me. It's going to take me a little while to get back to you guys, but email me, LILROXX001@yahoo.com. It's on the description below most of my videos. Email me. I'll be more than happy to help all you guys, okay? Thank you guys so much, like I said, for coming on here and being with me. We did an hour today, you guys. We're gonna do this more often, and we're gonna keep learning. So all you guys that learned something, you know, thank you guys. Thank you, Miguel. Don't forget, you guys, to email me the winners to LILROXX001@yahoo.com so I can get your address and send you guys to keep the jiggler keys, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shout out South Africa, everyone. Let's all hustle. Let's do something good, you know. God is good. Thank you guys. Thank you, Valdir. Thank you guys for all tuning in, okay? Until next time, you guys, Mikey's Automotive. Take care, okay?